So yeah, I continued the recording. I started before the cutoff, but yeah, we start again.
Gotcha.
Anyways, um, what is this? LOL planner. So yeah, we talked about the engage lane that you need like to control the wave, and also you want the like you don't want to lose HP at any cost. If you or your ADC loses HP, the lane is kinda scuffed.
Gotcha.
That's the
Makes
engage.
sense.
Now talking about the range. Assuming now you decided to play something like Karma. Karma is really strong right now. I mean, she got a nerf, but yeah, she's still okay. So you want to play Karma, and your ADC picks Lux, not Lux, Caitlyn. And now this is a really, really strong lane. But what should be your objective here? Generally speaking, you want to push as much as you can. You want to push. But since you're
You
pushing,
also you want to be auto like spacing and stuff, right? Ideally, like because Caitlyn has gigantic range and Karma can just like hit you with
no,
the
I mean,
power
I'm
of the
talking this is you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is you. So you wanna
Gotcha.
push if this is you. Your win
Yeah.
condition is to put your opponent under turret. Why? Because if you clear the minions, Karma can easily like throw poke because there are no minions.
Yeah.
And also, if you play here and if you play here, see the comparison? Like it's
Yeah.
way narrower here. This is wide.
Yeah.
This is narrow. So you want them to be here. But there is a problem. If you play Caitlyn Karma and you want to push, pushing is good. But you need vision. So if you don't have vision, you can't push. That's like the general idea of it. All right.
Uh-huh.
And just another thing to cover really quick is like weak side and strong side. What do you do in strong side? What do you do in weak side?
Strong side, you play for just crushing the enemy lane. You play for objectives. You play just that's my general idea of it.
You
It's
want
just
to trade as hard as you can. So when your jungler comes, it's easy for them to do stuff. And
yeah.
weak side is quite the opposite. When you are weak sided, but you know what the weak side and strong side, right? Like the jungle
Yeah.
backup. Yeah. So yeah, when you don't have like a jungler anyway, like you don't have anyone around you, you don't want to trade whatsoever. You just want to be like sit back, relax. That's it. And yeah, you want to minimize the losses. So if they come to dive, you just leave, and you want to survive and let your team carry you. In many games, especially in ADC, you're gonna be left. Your support is gonna leave you. Your jungler is gonna leave you. Nobody's gonna play around you. Your job is just to survive and try to let them carry you. Be carryable. That's the ADC. But in terms of support, sometimes you have to leave your ADC, and help in objectives and stuff, depending on the state of the game. Anyways, so enough of the theory. Let's see some gameplay. Um. Okay, so
So it says 8 minutes left on the upload.
8 minutes. Okay, I mean I'm just
Yeah.
gonna take a look at your OPGG then. We
All
look
right.
at here. I forgot that you told me that about the upload. It's fine. Okay.
It's all good.
So what support do you
Uh,
wanna like look at? Do you wanna look at the brand? But it doesn't look like you play him as support.
nah, I was trying to theory craft because like I feel like he got nerfs in the jungle on this patch, so I was like, should I play him support or mid? And then I entered my ass off on support, and
Uh,
then I was like, yeah, this is probably. I mean, like again, like I have to take fall in this game, like I did int, but like my entire top side is goddamn 6 and 24, and we're
oh my
playing
god.
against Mordekaiser Senna bot lane, and we're playing Brand Aphelios. Like we should just be perma trading and perma killing them, knowing that we're playing against a Mordekaiser bot.
Yeah,
That just
melee
wasn't what
and
was
yeah, you're
happening.
double range versus melee and range, so you should like bully them a lot. But the problem is, ADCs don't know how to play versus Mordekaiser, so they will always get hit by the E, and once you get hit by the E, it's boom, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that was what was happening to me in game. But like, I mean, that's the only VOD that like you could download this VOD and we could watch over some of this if you want. Like maybe there's
Mhm.
something to go over in lane. I
I mean,
just think that for the most part, I'm probably not going to be playing brand support because it's just like there's like zero utility in the pick, and I
okay,
feel like you need at least like a tiny bit of utility. Like if I'm gonna play a poke, if I'm gonna play a poke range champ support, I'm gonna play Ashe, I'm gonna play Karma, I'm gonna play something like that.
it's
Ashe is really hard, but it's at least rewarding in my opinion. Like I don't know.
why do you think Ash is really hard?
I think Ashe is, I mean, like to proc Hail of Blades properly and trade properly and like not take damage back is like kind of hard in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like, it could be hard to play Ashe, but most Ashe players, when they are like, you look at the matchup, okay, and when you're not allowed to hit auto attacks, you just go commit. So let's say that you're versus
Okay.
Arel, you can go Hail of Blades or even sometimes Lethal Tempo. Yeah, if you can
Okay.
stack it. So yeah, like you can like vary in runes according to the play or the lane you have. Same goes to like summoner spells and other stuff. Like yeah, and
Gotcha.
I advise this website a lot. Like it's really good if you want to look into details. So I can type Ash and I can see like what the one tricks of Ash they play. Not Twitch. I typed Twitch while saying Ash. I'm so retarded. Okay, so here like you can see, but like mainly, okay, this guy, he plays Ash support apparently. You can see how he plays it, and so on and so forth. So you can look for how the one tricks play, and so on. So this guy runs
Gotcha.
Hail of a Blade every game, and maybe you can see how he like makes it work. So I'm gonna send it to you,
Yeah.
deepl.gg. It's really good for the information. You can always be up to date using this website. Okay.
Gotcha.
And now just another thing to think about is like understanding windows in bot lane. What do I mean by windows?
Just like when the right opportunity to trade, when the right opportunity to sh like shove a wave into a different play on the map, just windows of opportunity is what I'm assuming that you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much, but I try to be more specific in this regard. So I just talk about windows in regard of trading. So in bot
Gotcha.
lane, let's say that you're playing versus a Thresh, and he throws his Q. Now you have a window of 19 seconds to trade with him. You can like run him down or do anything you want. So you should like notice this a lot because once your opponent uses their ability, like you can just go in and do your stuff, and it goes back to you. Once you lose your pressure ability, they can just run you down, right? Okay.
Yep.
And also like in loading screen, talking about loading screen, let me see. Okay, any loading screen. Let's say like for example anything. Maybe we go back to the Maokai one. This one, no. Okay, I just pick this one. So in loading screen, you need to be able to read the loading screen. So here, for example, I would read, wait, Yumi has double summoner spells. They have heal, which means I have to ignite early if I want to fight. So I deny the heal. I ignite early because he wants to heal early. That's the thought process. We have heal, for example, so we need to heal early so we don't get ignited. For example, or I use the heal for movement speed. You see? And then you read the champions you have. And then you read the runes PTA, PTA, Eri, and the champions Maokai, Yumi, Israel, etc. etc. So, yeah, whenever Yumi leaves the Israel, I want to have W for her, for example. So I can lock her and we kill her because Israel is hard to kill, right? So reading the matchup is really important in terms of these things. So for example, if Israel had Conqueror, that means like the longer the fight, the stronger he is. And if he had like let's say here cleanse, that means he's gonna remove your ignite or exhaust or maybe your CC. So you need to take a look in the loading screen and read these things carefully. What else? You need to also look at the jungle. Like for example, Nocturne will most likely gank at 6. Ramus will spam gank like pretty much once he gets level 3 and so on. So sometimes you want to look at the mid lane as well. Like you see, okay, that's a wave versus Oriana. They want to push, etc., etc. So because if you don't look enough and if you don't think about it, like in the loading screen, once you get into the game, you will get kind of blind. You will be like more of a reactive person. You see stuff, then you do stuff. It's not like you prepared your plan beforehand. So let's say that you had an Anivia or Lysandra mid lane. That means you have a great setup so you can roam and help them kill, for example. Alright.
Makes sense.
What else do I want to talk about before that? Let me just say because I usually give an introduction, but I felt like you don't need it, so I didn't.
Gotcha.
Let's see, introduction. I just. But since we have time before the upload,
It's close to being uploaded. It's only it says 2 minutes left right now, so
good, good. Okay, we can now talk about the
pretty
bushes
quick.
in botlane because bushes in botlane are too broken. Assuming you are now blue side, this is your side, okay?
Yes.
What happens if you control this bush? What happens in the lane?
They have to play towards the river. They have to play towards just like
Basically,
they
you
have to play
control
away from
this
that
entire
bush.
thing. You
Yeah,
control 70% of the lane.
yeah.
And vice versa. If they control this, you then control 70% of the lane. Okay.
Hmm.
There are like some wards in the lane that you should like focus on. If you ward here, this bush, it's gonna secure you from the lane ganks a lot. And I can give you an example for that. Just a second. Like I had a discussion about it a few days ago. Let me just find it. Where is it? Not this, not this. Is it, I think it's this one. Yeah. Look here. So he has a word here which covers this and this. But we were talking like whenever you're being pushed at as an ADC or a support, like you're under turret here, you want this bush to be warded. Why?
Gotcha. Because the jungler can sneak up on their side, loop around, and then you can just get lane ganked once the wave bounces back out.
Yeah, assuming you don't have this worded, like first the support is gonna sit here and gonna cause so much pressure on you. Like you can't
Hmm.
walk up, like you can't be here because the support is here. So wording here is too good because you kick the support out, and if they stay here, you can choose an auto or anything. Also, as you said, because the jungler can sneak, and as an ADC, I mean, as your ADC, he can die really quick if the jungler is here. Like, imagine three players are hitting the ADC here. It doesn't matter where you are, even if you're under 30. If three people are hitting you, you're gonna die. So yeah,
Yeah, you basically get one hit.
and yeah, maybe you ask like when is it like the ideal time to ward here? I see like good players they ward this after pushing a wave, because you when once you push a wave, it's gonna bounce back, right?
Hmm.
So since it's gonna bounce back, that means you're gonna be pushed. So you just ward here while you're recalling after pushing a wave, if that makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah. What else? Okay. I think
So,
like the safe pockets like here, you can farm safely, etc. And whenever like what is it? Whenever you can't farm a wave, just don't touch it. Like if you can't farm the wave like fully, you don't want to touch it because once you like miss touch it or miss hit it, they can freeze on you, and then you're screwed. This is just a general tip for supports. Okay, is it uploaded yet?
gotcha. Says video processing. Let me just check.
Okay, then I'll just go with more the topics I have until you finish uploading. Since I have prepared topics, but I just wanted to like review a game. Anyways,
Gotcha.
let's talk about the advantages in League. What types of advantages do we have?
There's objective advantage. There's gold advantage. There's
Gold translated into items, right?
yeah, gold items,
Okay.
item advantage. Um, I mean, tempo advantage if you want to call that.
Yeah,
Just
cool.
like
Yeah, cool.
um,
Level,
yeah, level advantage,
champion, the counter
champion
pick.
advantage. Yeah,
Okay,
counter pick
cool.
advantage,
So
draft
why am I
advantage.
asking you to mention this? It's because whenever you see anything happening, you can look at these things and then you judge if you are required to move or not. Assuming there's a skirmish happening here and you are here, you look at these things. Wait, I have a Katarina, she's level 7, 3 kills, and their Akali is 0 and 2, and my Hikarim is 1 and 0, and their Udyr is level 5. We have ultimates, they don't. Okay, I don't need to move. So you see, you look at the advantages you have, they have. Maybe you can press tab and look how many items they have, and then you can make a decision whether you help your DC maybe push or you move, for example. So you don't want to move without thinking about these things because sometimes you move and you're here and the fight is over. Maybe you won, maybe you lost. If you lost and you're here, you die again. Like you die with them. So you grieve your team. Like you didn't move early and you moved late and then you died as well, which is like, you ended the entire thing because you did not think
Yeah.
enough. Alright?
Hmm.
So yeah, advantages. Let me just put this here. Okay. What do you do as a support in mid game? What do you do in mid game? What's your
You
job?
secure well, it kind of depends on what champ you're playing, but in my opinion, you secure vision and places needed, the enemy jungle around objectives. You
Mm-hmm.
played for your AD carry. Like if you're playing an engage, you usually either play to engage for your ADC or do you play to
Mm-hmm.
peel for him.
Now you're in mid game. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
When does mid game begin? It begins when you destroy the turret. This then mid game
yeah,
begins. All right. Um,
around 15-ish minutes
I
and
mean, yeah, it
maybe
varies.
before
Sometimes
that.
earlier, sometimes later. So yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So yeah, now like when once you destroy the turret, you and your ADC can move. Let's say mid lane, assuming it's mid lane. Sometimes you don't want to go mid lane because it's impossible, or your mid laner is too strong. Let's say that this is a 5-0 action. It's better if he's mid lane because he can snowball everywhere.
yep,
But let's say that like he's a I don't know an Azir that's 0-0-0. You want to take mid lane and let him farm on the side. Now you're in mid lane. What should be like the basic general thought process? It's push wave, do stuff. First, you secure pushing the wave because every 30 seconds a wave spawn. So if the wave is here and you clear it, it's gonna take time until the next wave comes. If that makes sense. So you have time to do stuff on the map before the next wave comes. So you might want to remove vision, you want to put vision, you want to hover, roam, do objective, do anything. But first you want to secure push because if you don't secure push, like you're gonna eventually lose a lot in terms of XP, gold, and also you're gonna lose your turrets. So generally speaking, you want to secure push and then do stuff. And also, while you're putting vision, keep an eye on your stupid ADC because I do it a lot. I mean, I'll be pushing and my Nami is here warding, and then I will die and ping the Nami. It's my fault, but you know, I blame the Nami, and it could happen to you. Like your ADC is too tunnel visioned on pushing the wave, and then you are a little bit far away. They expect you to be here while you're here, and then boom, both of you are dead.
yeah. I had something similar happen to me in a game, but it was I don't know. I was playing Aphelios Maokai, and my Aphelios had a crazy lead, and he was like spam ping me to follow him top, and like I like late rotated top because like my idea was like I was like right behind Envision on mid, and we saw the enemy jungler, so like I was trying to play
Mm-hmm.
to like do a quick 2v2 mid and then walk top. But he's like spam pinging me to follow him top, and then he basically like overextended, and it was a Zach top, and he took like 3 tower shots and
Oh
died,
my.
and then gave like a 800 gold shutdown to like Zach, and then he just like perma flamed and perma tilted after that, and I was like, bro, it's like, yeah,
Hmm.
you're probably right that I should have been just like shouting you, and I should have just said fuck the way, but like at the same time, like I was literally pathing up there, and you ran it down to Zach. Like it's like I don't know. That was the 2-11-11 game. Like I was playing like shit, but
Mm-hmm.
also like I was. It was like I got my Ophelio 7 kills in lane, but I also died 4 times at the cost of getting 7 kills. You know what I mean? That's like kind of how the game was playing out.
Yeah, I mean, as a support, you sometimes you have to die for your team.
Yeah, I mean, could have died like 1 or 2 times less, but like 1 or 2 of the deaths was definitely like 100% gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Um, Jesus.
All right, did it upload, or we go to the next
So
topic?
I mean, we could if we want to go into gameplay, we could just pull up that brand thing real quick. Basically, what happened was that the video finished uploading, but my YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like verified, so it said that it couldn't process the YouTube
Oh
video because it's over
my.
15 minutes. And I just verified my YouTube channel, and now I'm re-uploading it again.
No,
So
no, it's
like,
fine. It's
it's
fine. We can continue with the introduction. It's no problem.
all right,
I
all
mean, I
right.
was excited for the gameplay. That's the thing. Okay.
Let's
Let's
do
see.
this.
Now let's talk about like the team fights. What should a support do in a team fight?
Again, like engage and range is a bit different. If you're playing like if you're playing an enchanter, range used to be like playing backline and pressuring and
No, no, but we're talking generally,
be,
like generally, like
just
what?
general.
Yeah.
That's like I don't know how to like
Cool, cool.
like
It's fine. It's totally fine. Look,
yeah,
for
yeah,
example, I look at it from this perspective. You want to first secure the push, then you want to like let's say team fights usually they're like around the objectives, right? So let's talk, for example, in Baron. Now you want to push the wave, then you want to secure vision with your team. If you can secure vision, let's say here. For example, you manage to secure these 3 spots, for example. And then what's your job? You recall, you refresh your wards, and then you, like after they path here, you want to ward for flank. That's also another thing
Makes sense.
you might want to do. Because if enemy
Gotcha.
ribbon path is like this and comes, and you don't see her, your entire team is gonna die.
Yeah.
Right? So your vision should be for 2 things. Like spotting enemies when they come to objectives, and flanking if they're looking for a flank. So you probably have like 4 wards, like the 3 plus the pink. And in
Yeah.
regards of the pink, if you're doing an objective, the pink should always be on the objective. Because it denies
Gotcha.
vision for the enemy team, so the steal is gonna be like way harder if you have just pink ward. What also should you be doing in a team fight?
You should be like, I mean, what I see like high elo sports doing is like taking track of summoner spells, like just like
That's usually when
playing.
you are pathing to lane or when you are dead. When you are
Yeah, that's not like mid team fight.
yeah.
Nah, yeah, like mid team fight. Like in my head, it's just like you just you're either engaging or peeling for your ADC if
Yeah,
you're
you
like
plan, okay?
engaged.
You
Yeah,
either
plan.
plan to engage or you plan to peel, but in regards of the opponent. For example, you are a Maokai, you are versus a Katarina. So you save your Q for her ult. And same goes for Shamira or anything. You are a Lulu, and there is a Talon. You save your W for the Talon. That's how it works.
Gotcha.
Like, you
Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, the pressure of the ability, you don't release it, you keep it, you save it, because so many supports they just use the Lulu W on the ADC. No, I need it to for peel, I need to be peeled. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that all the time about like if you know how to pilot Lulu, like it's one of the most overpowered supports in the game. But like bad Lulu's just like ruin the reputation of the champion or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and the champion is kind of difficult, especially in higher levels, because you die really quick.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, what do you think else should you do in a team fight as a support?
I mean, to plan, so you also have to react like
Mm-hmm.
in volatile situations. Like you just have to be flexible in what you can do. I don't know how else to explain it
There are
besides like
things you should be doing with your HP.
your
Your
H.
HP
So
bar is too broken, by the way. As a support, there are things you should be doing. Let me show you.
so you're
Um,
saying I should be like trading in and like baiting out once I'm like 10-20% and making them like chase me, like that type of thing.
I mean, I'll show you.
Categorize
Like,
the
there are things you
situation.
should be doing. I'll show you in a bit. Like, I made a clip in my short videos, but like the things that supports can do with their HP. Like, for example, like you should always look for this. Like, for example, here, I mean, it's cut off, it's cut, but look here, the Brom blocks the Kaiser W, and here, for example, Ash is gonna flash to block Israeli Q. So they're using their HP bar to protect the ADC. And here, for example, this is a Nautilus. A Nautilus, he wants to hook the Varus, right? I mean, no, it's the opposite. Sorry, it's a Braum wants to Q the Varus. So Nautilus is body blocking it. So these are like the small things you can do. What else? Let's see. Like this is Alistar. He's blocking Nautilus Q as well. So, like these things are too good when supports do them because they make the ADC feel really safe. And here, look, the Rakan is blocking Ziri's auto attacks. Here also, like the Karma is blocking Graves' auto attacks. Let's see. Now, yeah, Alistar, oh my god. Here, Alistar, he blocked the Kai'Sa's W. So she doesn't get the minions.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are like some cool stuff supports can do. Other like players, it's harder for them to do, especially like AD carries. All right,
Makes sense.
let's see. I'm gonna give you like some scenarios and let's think about them. Assuming like there's a player pushing here, a Fiora, your Fiora. What are your responsibilities? What could you do in regards of this? Like there are some thoughts. Like here's the thing. Let me tell you this. There isn't like one correct play in league Like there are like multiple, and you choose what you want to do according to what you see next. So what do you think here?
If my viewer was really fed, I would probably give him deep vision and then try to shadow him like
Okay.
in the bush
Okay,
before
shadowing.
the lane.
What else?
Or um
I mean, in
I
terms
mean
of a team, like as a team.
you you can't really control people's macro, but if like 3 to 4 people die if you're a bot, you could like spam ping with a wave mid or bot and like get a turret bot, like you could
Okay.
macro on other places of the map.
If Fiora is pushing here, you
Yeah.
want to pressure other lanes, and
Yeah.
preferably is the opposite side. If she's top, you want to pressure bot, so you want to apply more pressure, and also you can threaten. You can tell them, since the Fiora is top, you start dragon. You either go to the Fiora or you come dragon. Either way, you're going to lose. It's like forking someone in chess. It's a lose-lose for them. They have to take like one of them,
Yeah, it's
and sometimes they take
such
both.
a plus. Mhm.
All right. What else? Okay, how do we end a game? How to end a game? How do you end a game?
You identify a win con, you play for objective if allowed
Assuming
to.
you're winning now, okay? Assuming you are
Yeah.
winning.
I mean, I would play for like pushing wave states, and I'd play for objectives. Like I'd play for
Yeah, I
Drake
mean, you're correct.
Bros.
You
Yeah,
want to take, like, you want to push and you want to take objectives, that's correct. But my idea is, I see so many players, they don't take all turrets. It's good to take
gotcha.
all turrets. You know why?
Because the turrets give you vision on the map, and it's less vision on the map, less control of the map in general.
Yeah, I mean, that's correct, but there is also a hidden information. Um, when you take a turret in a lane, the game counts the difference in turrets in a lane, let's say. Now you took three here and they took nothing. What's gonna happen here is they're gonna add the difference, I mean, this is like some math, but yeah, bear with me. The difference in the lane, which is a three, add in the difference in levels, let's say like the difference in level, like it's another three. So now the minions in this lane are gonna be stronger than the minions in this lane. According to what the level difference you have level lead and you have turret lead. So if you take more turrets in a lane, this is gonna buff the minions of this lane. So you're gonna
Okay.
have stronger pressure over time. If that makes
So
sense.
so so minion levels, but like everyone else is a different level in game. So like, what's determining the minion level? Like that's what's confused. Like
Ah, okay,
so
look.
if you're so like if your entire team is like level 16, 15, 15, 14, and the enemy team's like 14, 13, 13, 12, then you're gonna have like a level lead on your minions, I'm assuming,
It's not
in the
like
first
no,
team
it's
fight.
not a level lead. It's a percentage lead.
Okay, gotcha.
So the minions are gonna be like 3% stronger because you guys are stronger. But once the enemy team they level up, it's gonna be 0%.
Okay,
Yeah, when they take your turrets, it's gonna go back to zero. So basically, you wanna take the turrets for space. You want to take more space, and also you want it's because it's gonna make your like minions stronger.
gotcha. All right, yeah, I mean, I didn't know that taking turrets like made your minions stronger. I mean, like I see how like when you take turrets, like eventually a gigantic like canyon wave builds up in like 25 minutes, but I know it's because like your minions got strong because you take
Yeah,
turrets.
I mean it's like I told you, it's like more of a hidden information. Nobody talks about it, and
Yeah.
I saw it. And let me show you. I think it was the Rakan guy, right? Where is it? I think it's here. Was it this guy? No, it was someone else. It's not this. Is Mash? No. Yeah, it's this. It's Grim. Here, look. This is like the math and stuff if we're gonna look at it later on. Because it gave me headache to read it even.
Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
yeah, you
I
can.
I also the video's almost done uploading. It's like a minute away, and I also like if we wanted another game, I think that this 1, 4, and 8 like Leona game I could also upload, and like might be a bit like
Sure, while we're doing
good.
that, you can upload the other one.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good.
All right.
It's almost done uploading in a second here.
So your peak rank was D4, right? What were you playing back then?
Um,
Was it jungle?
I hit I hit master in season 12, but that account's long gone.
Lucky.
In Udyr Hecarim meta, I hit
Oh
master,
my,
but
oh my, I hate
but
you.
yeah,
Oh,
and then
bro.
I mean you could just see my champions last game. I literally spammed Nocturne to Diamond last season. I had like 70% win rate, in like 130 games or something on
Oh
Nocturne
my.
last season.
Bro. Bro. This is so sad. Like, I play
Why?
Ash. I play Ash now. And I feel so useless, but I enjoy the game. And today I won a game and they gave me like 15 LP.
That's wild.
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
see.
like Ash versus Udyr though, like I don't know, like Ash almost gigafucks Udyr in like most situations. Like you have to play like a weird way.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know.
because her slows are too broken, and I play her crit, and the crit buffs her slow. Let's see, my friend, this is my duo. He plays support, and let's see what he's saying about what's a support supposed to do in a team fight. He's saying, I mean, I would like if I know there will be a like a team fight for objective, I'll clear vision, and I'll try to look for openings or to catch someone off guard. Because once I clear vision, at least someone wants to come word for it for or something. So he will clear the vision, then he will like hide. If they come to put vision, he goes for a pick. Let's say
That's a good play.
I
I can
would
see
do
how that
that. If
works.
it works, it works. If it didn't, I'll try to go back as soon as possible to my ADC so I can protect him.
Okay,
Let's see what else he's saying. So he's giving you the support perspective. I give you the EDC perspective.
gotcha. I mean, no, I mean that's like a good perspective. I never really do that, but I could try doing that.
Let's see. Or as a Thresh, I can make it look like the ADC is alone and I can lantern him out because junglers are horny as fuck and he will get picked. Yeah, this is also like too broken, but I
Is
don't
this
think
this
you
is a
play
true
Thresh.
statement?
Yeah, yeah, I know. You're a
Dang,
jungler.
junglers are horny as fuck for every play.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro, they just want to kill me under turret in tier 2. It doesn't matter. It's 5 minutes, I'll die in tier 2. Fuck junglers, dude. uh, like, I
I
will
mean, I
see
have
the
jungle brain.
enemy Nocturne will just dive me in 3 turrets in 5 minutes of the game. Just, yeah, it's fine.
Pretty
Like,
much. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's how I climbed the fucking diamond last season. I was literally just I was like getting like set 8 9 CS per minute on Nocturne, getting level 6 at like 5:36 minutes every single game, and just ulting bot, and then the enemy bot laners just typing FF15 while I just ulti him like 4 times in a row, bro. I was
bro,
so free
because
last season.
bot lane is so mentally draining. It's so hard. You know
I mean,
what?
jungle is extremely mentally draining. That's why I don't want to play that shit no more.
I mean, I agree. Jungle is tiring because you do a lot of stuff. ADC is because you don't do anything. You just wait until your support does something. You wait until your jungle does something. You just wait until your mid does something. Then you follow it. You don't have any type of like upper hand or any productive proactivity. Okay, what
Yeah.
did he say? Okay, did it upload?
It says uploading, processing the SSD, 10 minutes left. All right, let me see on my channel if I can
Let's
reach
see.
it.
Okay, even as Rakan, you need to like decide either engage or peel. Depends on the game itself. Yeah, we talked about this. It depends on the state you are in. If your ADC is 15 and 0, it's an end to leave them.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically like I kind of the one male. I mean, my ADC was 7-0, and he was like spam pinging me to go top, and I was like rotating top, and it was just too late because he boomed because I was just late to the play. I guess I just shouldn't have left him. So
Also,
that's definitely a thing.
another thing to mention, always look for level 1 stuff when you have a strong level 1. Like, Maokai is really strong at level 1. When you start W, you can cheese with it, and you can do a lot of things with that. So, think about level 1 a lot of the things you can do. I mean, if you can, avoid leashing, and then look for stuff level 1, because once you get lead early, it most likely it's gonna, like, snowball. I think I have a
I,
clip for that, he said.
I'm pretty good. Like I said, like when I'm playing in lane, like I can definitely I know like what when I'm 8 minions in and 1 minion off level 2, and then I try to like force the wave stay, and then like I try to instantly engage like
No, I
1 second
meant by
after you
level one
literally
is
do.
like you cheese it. You try to look
Uh,
for cheese, like you sit
yeah, yeah,
here.
and like the banana bush or like in the last
I think I don't
bush in
know.
lane.
I don't know. I just sit here. If you're like if you're blue side, I sit here. I mean, I would
Yeah,
ward this bush and then I would sit here. And if they
yeah.
come, I will kill. I will look for a or a heavy trade, so I can control the lane the way I want.
Yeah, I basically lost the game because of that. The Ash game that I lost, I basically lost because of that. I was landing. I had Seraphine APC ADC versus Morgana Ezreal bot lane, and they cheesed in that bush. And my Seraphine walked up to the bush and got queued and got
Yeah,
chunked like 60% of her
and then
HP.
you can't
And then
lane.
we just yeah, we literally couldn't lane after that. She was spam paying me the whole time, like I could fucking do something. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I you are 40% HP playing Seraphine. I cannot do anything. I can't do a single thing in this situation.
Yep, yep. And you should like sometimes you should like recognize the win condition. In some lanes, they're just like Seraphine, you want to push then roam, or sometimes you want to leave her under turret and roam. You want to impact other lanes because if you don't move, you're just gonna like lose slowly. Let's see this clip. My friend sent it. Like it talks about level one. So if you don't know, like they pathed from here like this. So they zone them like they have to walk like this. So this fight is like almost guaranteed. Once they walk here,
Yeah,
they have to fight.
yeah.
And see, he is pressuring with the Q because he's waiting for Zaya to flash first. He's not like he's
Uh-huh.
not queuing. He waits. See, and she once she like, he
Oh,
predicted this. That was so broken,
yeah.
and now he kills. And
That
now
was great.
you can do whatever you want with the wave. You literally can do whatever you want. It's up to you if you want to shove, if you want to push, or anything. Let me show you some other examples. Meanwhile, like
So like on like a gameplay like theory perspective level, like can like in your mind, is it just broken for you to pick the stronger level one level, well, just like the stronger lane in general, bot lane every single game, or
mhm.
like is it good to lock in a lane such as like I don't know Ziggs fucking Leona or something like that, and just play for like your item spikes or shit like that. Like which is like the ideal gameplay thought process in your mind in like solo queue? Because in my mind, like I would rather play a Draven Blitz or Draven Nautilus literally every single game on my team instead of having Ziggs Nautilus or something like that on my team in solo queue. That's just my thought
I
process
mean,
though. I mean, it's definitely not linear like that, but like just when it comes to solo queue, that's how I feel.
I mean, I agree with you, but it all goes back to the player himself. Some players would carry with Zig, some players would carry with Draven. But for me, I like to play something complementary. For example, I would look at my team. So here, we have damage. I don't want to go something pure damage, so I go Ash. I have utility, and I have damage as well. You see, so I want to
Yeah.
complement my team. And also, like another tip for you as a support, try to get counter pick as
Okay.
much as you can. Why? Because if your EDC gets countered, let's say that Senna counters me, for example, and
Yeah.
then Swain counters me as well, and then he picks a Thresh who counters both. If the support counters the lane, we fix the ADC being countered because what matters in bot lane is the support in early game. If you get counter pick, if you counter the opponent, the lane is gonna be way smoother and way easier for both of you. So that's why I don't mind blind picking if my support is gonna get counter pick.
Gotcha.
So let's see this example as well. So he's like showing you the same thing. And look, I told him here in voice, let's start the fight from this edge. Why? Because it's gonna give us a wider range to fight at. So it's either they have to path like this or they path like this. Either way, we can
Yeah.
like have a longer fight. I don't want it to
Makes
start at
sense.
the edge of here. Like I don't want to be here. I want to be here. So here we
Yep.
started the
Way
fight.
more way more time to walk.
Yeah, so I'm the Ash. I pop Ghost immediately because it's 15 seconds, so it's gonna last for too long. And then boom, we kill.
Nice.
Not just trading for fun. Yeah. So let me show you other things in regards of the wave and stuff until The
The video uploaded.
That's fine. I'm
It's
gonna show you
fine.
this just really quick. Look, when I
Sounds
told
good.
you about like the engage lane and how to control the wave, remember?
Yeah.
You look at where the wave is. It's here, right?
Yeah, the waves in front of your tower basically like a couple inches up, and the waves shoving towards you because Kazu just queued it. So
Yep. So I'm not letting it shove, and I'm not letting it push. I'm saving it to be
yeah,
here. And also
yeah,
look here. Once Rengar showed himself here, I can look for a fight. So this is like the same
yeah,
guy, my duo. I told
yeah.
him like I W Jana. He walks in E Q. She's dead.
Jay's just dead there. Yeah, she can't do anything.
And look, even if anything goes wrong, assuming like he goes and he misses the hook, we can just go back. Why? Because we are here. We are here.
Hmm.
They can't go back. They have to walk up. So basically, bot lane, everything goes back to wave control. Let's see. Oh, okay, you sent that. Anyways, so let's start watching. So I mainly focus on the early game, but let's see what you have to deal with here.
Okay.
Oh look.
I felt like there was just nothing going on in this early game, but I also just like wasn't playing it the best. Probably
I
like
think
I
it's
don't know.
gonna take time for the quality to like get better because this is bad for the eyes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
that's what I was saying.
it
It's waiting for the
processes.
process. So we could wait a few. It's gonna be it'll process soon.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sure.
Okay, what else do I have?
Let me see.
Okay, another concept I like to discuss is called join the monkeys. Join monkeys. What do you think we mean by this?
Join bad teammates calls, even if they're bad, because you just have to. It's like
Yep,
what happens
exactly.
solo queue.
Okay, League, it has so much theory in it and stuff. But sometimes you just have to like break the theory, break the rules just to make things work. So I have an example where I gave up almost 3 or 4 waves just to follow my team.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you never want to do that as ADC, but sometimes certain game states you just have to.
Yep.
Will win you the game if you follow your team and you hit R on Twitch and you get a quadra kill instead of like 2 waves.
Yeah, I mean you have to sometimes, but I'm just trying to find it. Give me a second. I think I was here on the other side. The issue is I have so many Ash games. So let's see. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Was it this? Maybe here. Here? Here? No. Was it in the early? Yeah, look here. Yeah, look. This is a good example. I'm gonna save it. So look how big the wave is. I'm gonna drop the wave and join the team. I left, I don't know, 15 minions or something. Why? Because Kha'Zix is here. I had to flip just to, I don't know, just to make sure he gets a kill or something.
You're also against smaller champions, just not a champion until like 25 minutes into the game.
I mean, in laning he's not bad, by the way. Like he has good wave clear. But yeah, you see
Yeah,
the point. Like I had to give like this entire thing. I mean, I had to break the rules just to follow up my team,
yeah,
and it's okay because you look at the expected value. What's bigger, us killing them? Okay, like there are two things happening here. They're not gonna kill Maokai, so we're denying 300 for them. We're denying it. That's one. Then we're killing two, which is also like 600. Add in the assists, which is also 300, which comes up to like I don't know 1.2k gold. The wave, it's gonna give me I don't know like 200 gold. So I would pick this over this, and it's harder to pick this by the way. It's not that easy because
yeah,
this is not guaranteed. What if the jungler comes? What if anything happens? But at least you have to join your team. If you join your team in a bad play, it becomes good, and vice versa.
I agree with that perspective. It's hard for me to like, it's hard to be the universal, just like, I'm gonna make like good plays
Mm-hmm.
every time and also follow like bad plays that my teams are make. Like that's pretty hard to like judgment calls to make.
Yeah, true. But with experience, it becomes easier. Okay.
That's true. I haven't played that many games of sports, so
Why are we okay? Like two things happened here. Why would you start an ability before you see anything happening? That's first. You don't start any ability unless you see stuff happening. Maybe you're gonna start E. It's better. Maybe Q is better. Maybe W is better. So first, never start an ability. Second thing, your support is blocking this area. Why would you be here? Why not stand in lane so you deny cheese? For example, if it's Draven lane, you want to deny cheese. I don't know if you're thinking about the lane right now, like the Israel Yumi. I don't know if you're thinking
No,
about it.
I'm not thinking about the lane right now. I'm just thinking of like guarding invade. Like I was thinking about guarding invade points, and I was trying to cheese right here in case they face check this bush, which they
No,
waste
but
the ward there.
this is harder.
That took
Look,
damage.
look, because if you path here, let's say that the mid laners with them or the junglers with standing here, they're blocking the invade and you don't have any backup, you just die. So I think here, generally in solo queue, it's either you want to invade or you want to block the invade. And the blocking the invade is obvious, like you sit either here or maybe you sit in. I stand in lane, so I deny the they gank like this, something like this.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you want to stand in lane to deny the cheat or anything happening. So now the problem, like you fill in like multiple issues. You lost HP, you started W, which you might not use, and yeah, like you did not block all the entrances.
I think that in this matchup, there's just like no way for me to use Q level 1 on Ezreal Yumi.
Maybe E.
So it's like, yeah, I could see E kind of in a way. Might want to mute the audio on the
Yeah,
just like
don't
picks
worry.
up the songs shit that I'm listening. So I took a little bit of damage, but also like Maokai's passive, it's like he'll be up 2 times. My idea is that
Yeah,
I'll be
true.
basically
But
flash.
still, like intrinsically, it shouldn't be this way. Like you shouldn't take that damage. The idea of trying to like cheese, it's not correct. You want to
Alright,
cheese maybe here or something. Like you don't want to maybe like at this edge. It's better than there. You want to like cheese somewhere here. It's not like there. There is it's kind of more complicated. Unless you get a sweeper and you pass there, you sit. Maybe it's better if they like leash or something.
not sure.
Okay. So as we spoke or as we talked earlier, you want to secure level 2 as much as you can.
Yeah, so I should have been meleeing the lane more here.
Yeah, I mean, you try to stand behind minions and hit the minions. Okay, this is good. But it should be like when you're level 2. This is the
I don't
issue.
know why. Yeah, I don't know why I engaged there. I should have just waited for level 2, but
Okay,
that is definitely like if I just waited 2
okay.
more minions, I would have
Look,
just
now this is what we talk about. Once you control this bush, they can't walk up.
yeah.
Like, this is too powerful. And also, like, sometimes they will ward here a lot. And if your main objective in the lane to control bushes, you want to get sweeper instead of
Okay.
like ward. If you want to. Like
I
if you
mean,
want
I do like to play that way when I play support, so that's not a bad idea. But I feel like I feel like that's better on range supports than engage supports, or is it still like,
no, it's quite the opposite
okay,
because yeah, wait, this is wait. Let's see the fight. Here's another issue, let's see. You could use your passive now. And also engaging as we talked, like engaging here is so risky.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's
I
so
mean,
slippery.
I was playing on the thin line. I thought I wasn't gonna get hit a tower shot when I W'd
Okay.
Yumi. Like
I
I thought I
mean,
was gonna be
generally
like
that, yeah. You want
right
to fight
outside.
when the wave is pushed into you. So here, instead of doing this, I would look to shove the wave and look for
Okay,
like one of things. You either you recall maybe like not you, the Lucian recalls. You go mid, roam, then recall, or you shove the wave and then you cheese them. Like you stay
okay.
in bushes, and when they woke up, the middle bush usually they don't check it.
My thought process was just to like try to CC lock and like hit Yumi right outside the tower because we were still level 2 to level 1. I was just playing hyper aggro.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
could
instead,
flash if you wanted to do that earlier. Like now you flash it instead of going with
yeah,
W because you look, yeah. If you flash, it's more surprising. Like the play is
yeah,
not wrong, it's just too risky. Like here, if
gotcha,
you die to Israel and then he escapes, the Lucian will he will lose the game just for a risky play. So yeah, wait, I
gotcha.
think Natsu is typing something. Let's see. Even in that state, he should have used Lucian. Yeah, I was gonna say that. You could like stand behind Lucian here. Yeah, good observation. When Israel used his Q on you here, you should try to be behind the Lucian so he blocks the Q for you, since he has a bigger HP
Gotcha.
bar than yourself. Alright. So now here's like we're stuck. This is their safe pocket. They can
Yeah, we need to.
farm. Go on.
I was just saying, like my HP's low, so ideally right now I need to shove out this wave with Lucy and then get it back off. That was probably what I was thinking right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's correct. The thought process, like you want to salvage the position you're in. But generally speaking, this is their safe pocket. This is the
Yeah,
place where they can farm safely without like losing anything. Like you
yeah,
cannot
they
kill them.
permascale.
Yeah, literally. So by being here, you're just giving them a free win. This position is their winning position basically, and they call it in top lane. Like there's a guy called Aliois, he calls it the happy spot in top lane, where you
I
can
don't know
farm
what that is.
freely. Okay, good. Why aren't you recalling? What's the plan here?
I don't remember. I think I went to get vision. I was about to recall right here.
Okay,
Or
you're bringing your
like,
ignite, so you want to fight this.
yeah, apparently wanted to fight.
Yeah, but yeah, here's the issue.
I wanted. So I think I wanted to recall, but then I didn't. I wanted to wait until cannon wave next time to
I
recall.
mean, sure. I
That's
mean,
like probably what I was thinking right here.
here's the thing. If you were to ask me when will I recall, it's when I'm losing, when a cannon wave is coming, I recall. So I push the current wave, and then I will look at the next wave. By the way, every third wave is a cannon wave, because you don't know. And once you push the current wave, I look at the next wave. If it's a cannon, I recall, and because you know for what reason.
Yeah,
So this one, I don't think it's a cannon. Is it?
I think it's next wave.
Yeah, it's a cannon. It's a cannon. It's 7 minutes. So yeah, this recall is good, but the issue here is like they're gonna walk up now. You have to stay. And also in such a lane, I think you should run what is it called? Higgs Flash.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Hex Flash would have been good this game. Way more engages.
Yeah, because look, you cannot do anything. Like yeah,
Yeah, no, I can't. And then
and yeah, this is fucked. Maybe okay. Look, I think you went in too early. If you think about it, if you waited
no,
until
I
Rammus,
did. I definitely did. Yeah,
yeah,
I thought about that during this play too. I was like, shit, if I just let Ramus go in first, he could set me up
yep,
for this
exactly,
play.
yeah, exactly. Good. And now we're stuck again. But look at this way instead. Good. Why are you recalling now? Tell me.
It's pushing towards us.
Yeah, but now he's pushing it. So we have to
Yeah,
stay
yes.
again.
So we have to do. Yeah.
Here is the biggest problem. Like all of this goes back to you losing HP. If your HP at this, like it's really can't play the game. But since you lost your HP because of the risky play we made, and also like because of the level one, like now we are in a bad spot because of like the losing HP. We cannot engage, and they can do whatever they want.
Uh,
Oh fuck! Is he gonna eat? Oh my! Like okay, here it's like
yeah,
you should
that was
have.
boosted.
No, it's okay.
That was boosted.
Here maybe you should stand behind the Lucian. But yeah, he was running away from you. He should have blocked the Q for you, honestly. But it's gonna end up in him like getting dove, but he has Rammus. Yeah, good. Don't type. Also, like just a tip, just use with play with chat off. Just play with pings.
Yeah, I mean, I really should. There's literally, I've lost way more games from typing than I've ever won, so I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie about that. So
Yep. And also, like in like supports, usually you want to path mid lane. Here you wanna go mid, and you at least hover, then you go bot lane. Because hover, like this is what they usually supports my you do. They hover, maybe a play is happening. Let's say that you hovered here, and then the jungler comes, you can like counter gank it because you just hover, and then you go back bot lane. Instead of just pathing here doing nothing, because look at your ADC, he's not here. So in the upcoming maybe 20 seconds, you're gonna do nothing.
yeah, I'm not doing anything. I was just like getting XP and like trying to last at the mains that he was
Yeah,
gonna
but
miss at that
yeah, this
point.
does nothing. You as a Maokai, you need to like go for
Yeah,
plays.
it does nothing. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to actually do shit.
And here
But
is the issue. Look, they're warding the bushes, so you cannot like control them because you don't have a
yeah,
sweeper.
yeah.
Wait,
It's also just like like you said, it's pretty hard to.
Okay, Natsu is saying once you get level 4, you don't go bot, you go mid, hover or ward for him, then go bot when the ADC comes to lane. You can waste mid flash or give him vision, etc. etc. So he's saying just like what I said, you can do stuff
Yeah,
in mid lane just by hovering and existing. If there is a play, you can
gotcha.
look for it and just ping your ADC as much as you can. And I noticed you don't press tab enough and you don't ping enough. Like your gameplay is just self-centered. You play for like around yourself. It's not like you're playing with a team.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is that I don't know. I feel like when I like, so for example, like when I jungle, I ping like 5 times where the enemy jungler is gonna be, and I'll like jungle track them perfectly, and then like my team just won't respect it. So like at a certain point, I was just like, all right, these pings are a waste of fucking time, but they're not.
They're
Like
not.
they're good pings, and if they were good players, they would just listen to it. But like,
Wait, okay, Natsu says pause here. Okay, let's see what he says. I mean, I agree with you, and also something happened to our brains where we listen to pings that we don't like as well. I don't know, we get mind controls by pings. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Did you tell him how minions push into us? Yeah, I told him. You shove the wave, then it's gonna be bounce back. What else? Mr. Natsu. So basically, the ADC won't lose anything, let's say. He's saying in case you push the wave, then you go mid lane, you hover it. If you already pushed the wave, and then you can hover mid lane. So because the ADC is not gonna lose anything because the wave bounces back and you're back in the lane. And even if he farms it under turret, this is not a lethal lane. Lethal lane would be Alistar Samira, but this one they can't kill the Lucian. So if you're not winning in lane, you want to impact other lanes. You want to do stuff outside the lane.
yeah, I agree. I started doing that at a certain point because like we just weren't doing anything in lane. I was like, all right, this is fucking pointless. It probably happened like a couple minutes after this. I just kind of gave up on lane.
I mean, so you're saying you figured it out, but you should have like figured that out earlier.
Yeah, I probably should have been roaming from like level 4, like he's saying. Like
Yeah, cool.
it's probably like it's like here. I tried to get in, tried to. I guess
Yeah,
that
it's
wasn't
unplayable
the right
for you.
thing.
It literally is unplayable. Okay, look. So he's saying he just he just has to wait for the wave and you will back. You will come back. So yeah, another thing to focus on. Even if you're roaming, you want to look at the web state because in some cases they will dive your ADC. So you try to be back in lane before the dive happens, so you can counter it.
Makes sense. I took a lot of HP because I was trying to.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
thought that I could get the snare off on Yumi there, but her attach went off before my snare went, which is
so
unlucky.
generally, just as a tip, okay, let me just wrap up the ideas. So you want to first block invade. That's the thing. Okay, and then you want to consider level 1 plays. You want to consider level 1 plays and what you can and cannot do in bot lane level 1. And also, like, it's like, what is it called? Coordinate your plays around the waves. And then before all of this, like actually here, you want to understand the win condition. Like, understand your win con. Like here, I would say if you couldn't do anything, if you could not bully them, try to impact other lanes. Try to do stuff on the map because like Yumi will not leave Israel, and even if she does, she's not as impactful as a Maokai early on.
Yeah,
So
I
you
mean
could
they're basically just free scaling, but they're sharing XP. And if I'm perma roaming, Lucian will just get solo XP and then be like level 7 to like level 6,
exactly. Let's see
like
what Nat
theoretically.
was saying. What is this? Because he's useless in lane, just like yeah, exactly. Let Lucian exactly. That's what we're talking about. So
That's what I
yeah,
just said.
yeah, literally. And what else? Basically, I mean, you know the part, like roaming, etc.
I started roaming at a certain point in this game. It's probably like right. I don't remember where it was, but I did end up like starting to roam. So I was
I
like,
mean,
this
I
is
see that you hover with your camera quite enough. It's because you played jungle, and like you hover and you look for stuff. Imagine you're doing this while you're roaming. You're gonna be more into doing more stuff. And also, if you think about it, like you and Organa, like it's so broken, Mocha Organa. Like you can just go and she ults and with Rammus, and you're gonna do look, you're gonna make so many plays while these two noobs are just farming.
Yeah. That was basically the first play that I made. It's like I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I did roam mid and I killed Hue. Or yeah, I killed Hue. I could have interrupted base there.
Yeah, I mean, but it won't do anything. It's gonna.
No, I don't really do anything though.
All right, let's see. Okay, we're going here. Pushed. Finally, we were met. Let's go. And this play should never work, by the way, because you walked the entire river. All right, nice. See, the moment you started doing stuff, the moment you say, things are gonna happen in the game.
Yeah, I queued.
You're probably gonna
I think
flash
we
on him,
still
right?
killed him.
Oh wait, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like at least you pressured him. Like, and League is so mental where if a bar just uses portal here, shows up mid lane, the enemy mid laner FFs.
Yeah, I know. I had a game happen to me like that earlier.
Okay, before he went there, he had a chance to put Vision for Lucian in case of the jungle if he wanted to. Yeah, also if you're leaving your ADC, you want to secure Vision so they're a little bit safe.
Yeah, I
What
need
the
to put
fuck?
some
This is
river.
mind. Look. What the fuck? What is this?
Yeah.
I mean, you play tanks. You do something, bro. Okay, now you're doing it correctly. Like, you're looking for a place. Like, imagine if you started this at minute, let's say 5 or 4. The
I
game
would
would have
have
been
like 10
different.
KP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. And it doesn't
I
matter.
might
Like,
die here too.
I mean, I don't care if you die or not. It's just you're playing the game. It's more like you're doing stuff, which is nice. 15 fast. Okay, just yeah, you just go to the interface settings and turn chat off and just play with pings. Focus on yourself. There's a video I sent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you. Where is it? Like a video I really like. I think it's in
I mean,
notes. Yeah,
I definitely like didn't play perfect that game. And yeah, you're right. I definitely should be like roaming
yeah. Okay, watch this video I
more
sent.
early on that game.
Watch it. No.
Like right now, you want me to watch it?
Yeah, watch it. Let's see.
Okay, let's see it.
Or received. Spend so much time on self-improvement that you have no time to criticize others.
It's like 5 seconds. It applies to League a lot.
What'd you say? Sorry.
It applies to League a lot.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I was getting that's how I got to like Master 2 seasons ago and like Diamond last season because I was just like focusing on myself in general and like I said like I didn't when I don't chat in this game I climb a lot higher than when I chat.
Yep, and like the same applies to everyone, literally. Okay, let's think about this word. Why did we word this edge? What does this give us?
Um, in case we see
No,
Nocturne walking.
wording this
vision
bush
bug.
is good, but wording this edge is
Okay.
bad. You should
Okay.
word here
I
because
should be. Yeah, it gives me more field of view for
yeah,
vision.
exactly. Because words are in a circle, so this is like something like this. So you're
Yeah,
eating
it's
this
not a
side. So
good
in
word.
here, it's gonna show everything in the
Okay.
middle. Yeah.
I think I just like I wasn't really thinking that much about placing like where the word placement wasn't there. I was just trying to place vision and go mid as fast as possible.
Yeah, but it has to be more optimal.
I think we
And
killed
also on
him here.
Maokai, I think you rush boots, no? Because you want the champion to be
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, I think I based that really awkward base timings in this game to where like I was just buying pieces.
Okay.
But yeah, you're supposed to rush boots of swiftness and just
Mm-hmm.
fucking go zoom on people every opportunity.
And you could word here as well, like, put the pink here.
Yeah, so that would be a good spot to place pink. I think I wanted to like place a pink like and try right there, something like that, in case our Ramus wanted to gank. I think that's what I was thinking.
Here, yeah. I know what you were trying to look for. This is good.
I should have. I mean, probably could have walked up and like froze the wave on our side, but I would have
but
took a shit ton of damage.
yeah, exactly. You're gonna trade so much HP for it. Okay, why are we
They
putting wards
based.
in the bushes? We wanted to cancel bases.
Yeah, I wanted to
Ah,
cancel base. Well, I wanted to see if they were there and then cancel base, and if they
good,
weren't
good.
there, I wanted to shove wave and then rotate mid again.
Okay, here's the thing. As long as you have a thought process, I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind the play as long as there is a thought process behind it. You just need not to autopilot. You need to know what you're doing. That's the whole thing. And then you're gonna like drastically improve because you know what you're doing, and you're gonna like you're gonna correct yourself or like over time. It's like
That's true.
you're gonna put
It's
a
just
theory and test it.
it's so like when you talk to like high level people in this game, like really high people, they like certain people will tell you like literally just play as many games as humanly possible, where they'll be like play like 3 blocks, like 3 games at a time, and then fucking and we just hard lose after this. We got outscaled. I thought that we'd win, but we did not.
Yeah, because you should look at the items though. Like this is what I was talking about earlier. Like you should look at the advantages. You press tab and you look at how strong they are. Both of them have one item and both of you have no items. And
Yeah, I guess
League,
it
it
was
doesn't
right.
work around stats. It works around items, item spikes. When Nocturne, go back a little bit. Two of them were top. Not quite. Wait, what is this? You mean here, not so? Or a little bit back when I think when Israel ulted them, right? Wait.
And maybe he's saying that where Nocturne ulted me top, and maybe that's what he's
Here
talking about.
or forward? No, before the gank. I mean, you mean here then? You mean here before it? Is that it? I think when you were in mid lane, I think he's talking about. Okay. Yeah. I think he's talking about this.
But yeah, there's like two like
Yeah,
I
here.
mean, I have a lot of time, so like I could realistically play like 10 games a day if I wanted to, but like realistically, if I'm playing 10 games a day, I'm gonna be on autopilot like 3 to 4 of the games. Like
That
6 games, I'm gonna be like full focus, like fully like I'm gonna know the exact game plan in the game. I'm gonna know the exact win con. I'm gonna know what to do at every single opportunity. But then like when you play 10 games in a row, you're not gonna be able to do that every single game for a 10 game session.
I
And
mean,
that's like I don't know.
for me, I had a discussion with a pro team coach, and he told me if you want to really improve at the game, don't play more than 5 games and just review them and improve. So he said, play 5 games and then take a break, review each one. First game, find 1 to 2 mistakes. Second game, 1 to 2 mistakes. Third game, 1 to 2 mistakes, then stop. Then stop, then stop. Then at the end of the day, you have 5 to 10 mistakes. You deal with these mistakes. Like try to fix them. Because that's why I just want to focus on early because you saw how many things we need to focus on in terms of early game. There's no point to continue the war, by the way. Like the upcoming like things we could like they should never happen if we fix the early game.
You guys actually just be more proactive and doing things on the map early.
Yeah. I mean, this was the thing.
Ends up, man.
I mean, if you want, we can. Okay, not so. What's your?
صوتي سمع ولا؟
Hey, yeah, we can hear you.
I hear you.
راجع ورا
Okay. What is this? Okay.
قبل لا نوكتر نديهم بوت صار جانك لا بعد شوية بعد ايه الحين بروح لا بعد
وين؟
بعد يوم مديهم جانك شوي بريفهم فلشوا 50
هذا عقب شنو؟
ايه عقب ليفل 6 كان ايه اوكي وقف. رجع شوية ورا الفيديو. اوكي بعد كان ميد نوكترن. ايه اوكي وقف رجع شوية. طيب هني كان درايفن الهواوي ذا توب لين حلو.
Talk
The rail
English.
and okay I mean driven and you can hear me right? Right?
Yeah, he can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah. It just your
Okay.
mic is like I had to turn you up to
Yeah.
200. It's pretty hard to under, but I can understand you after I turned you up to 200.
Okay. So basically, Nock is mad, and we can see Dublin, like Draven and the new champ. And Yumi and Draven, and I mean Yumi and Israel just went to base. Like you won't kill Nocturne then for sure. So what you had to do is just like go toward his blue and get deep vision there, because like you didn't do that, you just wasted time here. Nock could have ult and went bot lane, and that's what happened here in the lane. Like if you can see, he came bot lane and you wasted flash and engaged without even having a vision or anything to do there.
Yeah.
If that
So,
makes sense.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, he's saying that you could secure Vision here, judging by the game state that there are two here and one here, and these two are in base, so you could put Deep Vision. So whenever
Yeah,
Nocturne is
there,
hovering bot lane, you're ready for him.
yeah. There's no risk in deep warding there. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to judge by that instead. Anyways, do you have the other game because there's no point to watch the rest of this, or you want to stop at this point? We can. It's up to you now.
No, I mean I'm uploading the other video right now. I'm trying to see how much, like if it's uploaded or not yet. Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying there. Like I definitely should be roaming more, especially like when I like the first like basically when I got like level 3 or 4 and nothing goes on the lane, I should just be perma roaming, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
That
exactly. And also, this all goes back to reading the loading screen and understanding what the win condition is, how to win this lane, or how to win this game.
Mhm.
In many cases, you just leave your ADC.
Gotcha. The other video is processing right now. It's just uploaded, so it's
I mean,
probably like 5 minutes.
all right, then I'll go. I'll bring some water and back. I'm gonna take like 2 minutes. Then I'm kind
Sounds
of
good. Sounds good.
dehydrated. All right, be right back.
All right. Yeah, not too. I'm also like I'm a jungle mid main, but like honestly, I'm not having that much fun on jungle anymore. So I'm like trying to learn mid and support more. So that's like why, like, if you look at my gameplay, I'd be doing some like pretty troll things for like what support does, but it's just I'm trying to improve and get better. I'm like, I
Uh,
don't know.
yes, yes. I was actually a mid main before, like when I was silver, and then I was forced to play support, and now I only play support because it's actually I don't play support like for how to say it, like just for fun. I like it like as me as support. I think that it is my job to carry the ADC. Like without the AD carry, uh, how can I say it? They are not useless, but they are much reliant on you. Like for me
Hmm.
as support, which I will show you clips. When I play, I like to like dump the AD carry. Like it is my job to do that. Give
Yeah,
me
makes
a
sense.
second. Here.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
What
back.
did I miss?
Nothing. Are you on stream?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, opened it up.
Uh, it did open up.
وش يقول؟
في الستريم مالي ولا؟
Uh,
Okay, like see.
this is me. I'm the Ash.
Hmm.
Boom.
Like I have like
Nice.
so much clips, like like that.
Too
Like
many.
I think, yeah, it is my job, like to do that. Like like to shatter their, like spread and stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
He wants the enemy ADC to like give up.
Or so, man. The
Yeah,
league's
but,
all meant to warfare game.
yeah, but that's like a high level gameplay. Like he has, I don't know, maybe 50 million points on the champion to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you're not gonna like get flash predicts every. That was a pretty nice hook. It, you're not gonna get flash predicts every single time, but when it works out, it looks beautiful.
Yep. Now for him, it's kind of like the normal thing because he played Thresh so much, so
Yeah.
it's normal for him to to predict.
I have like 2 million points as such.
I mean, probably more, not so. Anyways, did it upload or needs more time?
Yeah. It's upload, but now it's like 360p again, so it's probably like
I
another
mean,
like
send it. We
five
can. I
minutes.
mean,
So it's
send it.
alright.
You can, we load it then. We see how it goes.
Yeah.
Mr. Matt. So where do you come from, Matt? It's
I live in New York, USA.
okay. Okay. I come from Bahrain. If you know what that is.
I do not, but it sounds like somewhere in overseas.
Yeah, yeah. It's near Saudi Arabia, near Qatar, near Dubai, UAE. That field.
Nice, that's nice.
Yep.
I've never I traveled and I seen Spain and I seen Italy before, but like I've never been like
Yeah, I mean, here it's good to live, but it's not good to travel. So you want to live here because it's so safe, it's so nice, everybody's cool. It's just, it's not worth it traveling to because there isn't much to see. But living here is
gotcha.
Chad.
Nice.
What is this? Still, we can just, wait, you ping Leona. Leona Senna.
Yeah. So in my thought process, because like we're playing against Ziggs Maokai, so like I locked Leona like first or second pick. And in my brain, like if I have any ADC besides Senna in this game, like we just like perma play aggro and we just run over the lane. But like because I have a Senna, I really can't do anything in lane. Well, I can, but
I don't
it's
think you're
like
correct. Senna is not bad in lane, by the way. She deals like not bad amounts of damage because she has auto and Q, especially level 1. She's not bad.
all right. Maybe I'm wrong then.
No, you just need to
Where-
rethink about it. Like look at the champion and just like yeah, figure it out. And yeah, just to re-emphasize, you don't want to first pick or blind pick as a support as much as you can. Just try
Yeah,
not to. And then
I'll stop doing that.
yeah, it's so bad. Unless you want the pick. Like let's say you pick Maokai and they pick like not Leona, Morgana. Like you can't play the game. They pick Janna, you can't play the game. So there are like infinite amount of picks they can pick, and your game is so hard. I mean, I think I have a
Yeah.
game to show where it's like I had a Janna. Where is it?
I just tend
Okay.
to like swap for first or second pick if I'm playing support or jungle, because it's like people get tilted over that type of shit, and I don't care about locking in first pick. But like, if it's gonna like, I don't know, if it's obviously way better for the game for me to counter pick, then I'm a counter pick, and I agree that support counter pick is probably pretty OP.
Yep, it is. Look at this. Janna had blind pick, and I mean counter pick here. Look, Maokai, like he used all his stuff, and still Janna has ult. He cannot do anything to her. And we won the lane just because we counter pick. I counter pick with ADC, and he counter picked with support, and the lane is pretty much won. We don't need to do a lot. We just need to play the game. And here I mean I misplayed, but the lane was too free. I entered here a little bit, but yeah, look, Janna is baiting, and Maokai cannot do anything. Here I misstepped. See, I entered here, but if I did not end, we get a double kill. What else?
You probably at least trade 1-for-1 right there, though. It's not the worst.
I mean, yeah, but you see the point. Like when you
Yeah.
get counter pick, it's just too broken. And we learned this the hard way when we were in Korea. Me and Natsu. Like they would like, the team would force him to get countered every game, and because they want the top laner to counter pick, and then like you feel like the game is unplayable. He would pick Rakan and they would pick Thresh. He would pick Rakan and they would pick I don't know Jan or something or Renata. They you just can't play, and then you get weak sided. You at least need counter pick. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, but I mean, yeah, I guess maybe I'm wrong with Senna being weak early. I just like I don't know.
I'm
I
not
just
saying
felt like
she's strong, but she's not as weak as you expect her to be.
for me, it's like I don't think that there's many weaker picks you could pick level 1, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Like that's what I'm thinking when I see Senna on my team. But at the same time, like level 1's not like make or break. But at the same time, when I'm playing Leona, like the reason why I'm playing Leona is I'm gonna melee every single minion on the first wave, and I'm gonna force level 2, and I'm gonna all in level 2. Like that's like the game plan the majority of the time that I'm playing Leona or Maokai. But Leona makes it so easy because you just you pop level 2, you instantly EQ on them, and they're like down like 30-40% HP.
Okay. I mean, this is not a bad plan in my opinion. It's just you need to widen your options. It's not like if you fail level 2, the game is over. You can impact every other lane if you want to. Okay, now
Yeah.
you need to read like this, like thoroughly, if that's a word. You need to read how this works, and like the junglers and stuff, and how you can impact. So tell me, what do you see when you look at this?
When I see this, I think that mid gets dumpstered early by Pantheon, but Turbo outskills him. I think that Nocturne is like around even with Kindred, but it's like a snowball matchup. Like if Kindred gets a lead, then he just starts shit piling Nocturne. But if Nocturne goes like even, then it's a pretty good matchup for Nocturne. I think Aatrox versus Urgot is probably a good matchup for Urgot. It can't be that bad.
He has Ignite. He has
He also has Ignite.
yeah.
Yeah, so
TP Ignite.
he's
You see, this is like no, this is like this, and this, yeah, like this.
so Urgot's basically playing to where he has to win the lane. If he's not winning the lane, he's just gonna get shit on because it's Ignite versus TP.
So maybe you should consider roaming top as well. Why not roam top, for example? There are options you should consider, and they don't come by like naturally. You should think about these things. Okay, he has Ignite, means he wants to kill, and okay, I push the wave. It's a cannon. Okay, I can go top, then Rico, then go bot. I have a timer. You should like plan this out. You see the options in front of you, and maybe you can look at the win con of the enemy team. Ziggs wants to perma push. I mean, if he pushes and he has a Maokai and you are not in lane, they're gonna dive this Senna, right? So you should read these options and think about what's your next move in regards of the options the enemy team has. It's not random. Everything has a reason behind it.
Yeah, yeah. It's always a thought process.
Yeah, exactly. Just you need to think about what's going on. Yeah, it worked finally. Let's go.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, let's watch your level 1 and what you did. Like, where did you stand and stuff. By the way, I like the champion pool you have. It's nice to have someone place this. Yeah, see, the problem is we don't have this blocked, we don't have this blocked. So you don't see anything. Why would you stand here? Typing.
I mean, I guess I was standing there. Yeah, I guess I was just distracted, just doing random bullshit. I mean, I stood in try, but then Senna backed up, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna guard the invade after that. But I should be guarding the invade right there.
It's fine. I mean, it's just you need to get into the habit of that because in League, everything is a habit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here's the issue. The enemy win con is to hard push you so Ziggs can poke while Maokai throws E. Right? So at level 1, you have two options, in my opinion. Option number 1 is you hard push. Hard push. Yeah. Hard push. Option number 2, you all in at level 1. You did neither. Look. Now they have the upper hand. What do you mean? What do I mean by the upper hand? Maokai controls the bush, so he has this, and Ziggs has already hit the wave with his Q, so they can, they're gonna end up being. You're gonna end up being here. They're gonna end up being here. So
yeah.
So you enabled your opponents by doing nothing at level 1 to have control over the lane, and exactly what I said. See?
Okay. Yeah.
Now you're playing
and then they're gonna level 2
reactively.
first.
It's not even about level 2, it's about how the lane is going to be. Like,
Yeah.
and then Senna randomly autos the Maokai, takes a bad trade, and now what? You cannot do anything. You're under turret, you cannot do anything. So, it's not like you want to fix this state, you want to prevent it from happening, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So what you're saying there is like I should like just like walk up to Maokai and like Q him and try to fight him. Like that's what I should, because there's no. I mean, I could start E and I could like E onto Ziggs,
No,
but I don't know how to like fight.
It's not like I'm telling you what to do specifically here, I'm just saying.
It's two options to do
Yeah.
of what I could have done instead.
Exactly. You could push
Yeah.
the wave, so you deny them pushing, because they win by pushing you. Or you could look for level 1 fight, if you want to. If you think you win, because I'm trying to give you a general rule so you can follow in your games. It's not like custom for this game.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So you look at their win con and your win con. Your win con here for Senna to scale. But their win con is to put you under turret. So let's say that this is Draven lane. The Draven, his win con is to kill you, right? He wants to kill you. So what do? You don't fight him. And maybe you pick something poke, like Karma or something. Or you want to fight him. So you pick Leona, Samira, and you fist fight him. You know? So, yeah. You think in that regard. That's why you go for the counter pick. Cool.
Gotcha.
Right now we're under turret. Yeah, we're stuck.
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty lost this game. Not gonna lie, because I just felt like there was no way for me to engage in this lane.
Yeah, literally. And if you leave her, she dies. So it's so annoying. Like you literally cannot do anything.
Yeah, I was pretty lost.
And yeah, you got bored a lot that you went for a trade. And also another tip to keep in mind: try to pick something that synergizes with your ADC. So if he picks Senna, I wouldn't pick Leona, to be honest. I would pick maybe Seraphine or something that synergizes with her.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get like later pick in these. Like I said, the majority of games when I play jungle and support, I'll first pick, like very first pick.
I mean, jungle
almost
is
every
fine.
game.
Support is not. Now,
Gotcha. Yeah.
if you feel it, if you like play more support and get countered, you're gonna feel it. And
Yeah,
that wasn't a try. So yeah. So yeah, again, this is unsalvageable. Like you're gonna be here for the next probably 2-3 minutes. I mean, I can't even like bet on it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah, she died. No, yeah, you're stuck. Oh my. Okay, did Natsu say anything? I don't know. Yeah, you're just stuck. It's just yeah, you just try to prevent it, and yeah. Here, I would recommend just looking for other stuff on the map. Once the lane is unplayable, you want to leave it. That's a general
Yeah,
rule.
I probably just like yeah, I guess these last two games, I guess like when the shit's just shot, I should be roaming. I just like I know for a fact this game I didn't roam whatsoever. I roamed like last game, the game that we watched just before I started roaming, but like I roamed too late. And then this game I don't. I think I was just because in my head I'm like if I leave this Senna whatsoever, she's just gonna get perma dived.
Yeah, I mean,
So
which is correct.
yeah, so I was just like
Yeah, our combo is bad, and it's also true. So here the issue is you cannot control your ADC. And well, I think you roamed on a bad timer, by the way. Look, the wave is not shoved.
yeah, I needed help her shove out.
Yeah,
I just seen top. I seen top side. I seen Nocturne going for grubs. I knew shit was about to go volatile, so I was trying to get there as fast as possible.
okay,
But
then
then I double backed. I think
yeah,
because
see, like,
yeah,
yeah, this is bad. I think she has like she has if there was a different ADC, like because Ziggs naturally pushes the wave because of his Qs. But if it was a normal ADC, they freeze on her, and if she walks up, she dies. So yeah, you just want to shove the wave, then recall. So I'm not recall wrong. But yeah, also like look, you have so much
I
gold.
wasted my Q there.
You have so much gold you didn't reset. This is also a problem. Like, why would you go grubs without a reset? Like, I would recall then go grubs. I wouldn't just move without with this much
Yeah,
gold.
but it's a lot better than macro play.
Yeah, and let's see here. Yeah, wait. You could look for a flash. I mean, talking about the mechanics here, you could just flash so so Senna can space the Maokai and he doesn't get the auto off.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could flash to deny this, but it's okay. And now, always look at the wave state. Look at this. It's gonna push onto you, so you don't need to do anything like in this regard.
it's
Let's
it's a
say
really
that
good
the
wave
wave is.
state.
What is it?
So that's a good wave state for us. It's gonna shove towards us, and
Yeah,
Zig's gonna lose like a wave and a half.
exactly. And also, like, you should consider the other options you have. Let's say that the wave isn't at the middle or it's pushing onto them. You could stand and let the Mokai hit you because you're not gonna die anyways. And then the minions are gonna target the Mokai. And then what's gonna happen is these minions are not gonna die. And these minions are hitting Mokai. And these minions are killing these minions. If that makes sense.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the red are gonna kill the blue because and the blue is not gonna kill the red because they're hitting Mokai, if that makes sense. So that's why you want the Mokai to hit you if you want the wave to push into you.
Yeah,
Is it clear?
makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So this is another way to use your HP as a support.
Yeah, if the few casters were hitting him.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, anyways. So see as well here, you could look for another recall as well instead of just setting in lane because you have 1.2k gold. Like this is too much gold.
Yeah, I was just typing the Senna because she was tilting me, saying Maokai was OP as shit. I'm like, yeah, Maokai is OP as shit, but also like, if we just have any other ADC, we'll just run over this lane. That's like what I'm thinking.
I mean, it's true, but also it's hard for any other ADC if you did not do anything level 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that.
the level 1 is like the most lethal thing, especially in a Ziggs lane. Because
Gotcha.
once he gets the push, it's hard. It really is hard.
Ziggs is just a poke champ like that.
Yeah, if he puts you under because he has minion advantage. Even if you fight, he has minions with him and the Maokai, so you can't win. Even if you had a Samira here, I think you will lose as
Yeah.
well.
Maybe. Think that Mobius probably would have been the better. I don't know if Mobius would have been the better pick this game. Mobius and then get active on the map,
Mm-hmm.
or
I
going
think
to the
tabbies here
behind
are
the
fine because
bot.
you're playing versus Kindred, Pantheon, and Aatrox. But the issue is it's not useful in lane.
Yeah, it's completely useless in lane.
So yeah.
Like I said, yeah, I was trying to rush boots here to have mobility, and then But yeah, I couldn't go Merc Treads because going Merc Treads against their comp is troll as shit.
Yeah, and now we've fallen again into the same mistake. We don't have HP, we can't engage. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm typing that thing up.
it's right to wait until 6 because you have really good engage, but yeah, you're kind of stuck. Like in 8 or 9 minutes of the game, in 8 minutes of the game, you guys did nothing other than that one fight that went randomly to your favor.
I agree. But there's not like I can do anything when my Senna walks up and
Yeah, I agree.
gets hit.
I agree. Like there's not much to do except for the things we could do early on. Like you could like recommend pushing or recommend all ending level 1 or something. These are the things you could like do or recommend to do.
I'm spam paying for Nocturne to walk by here and
Yeah, but
ulting get 2
no one
kills.
sees
But
bot lane, bro.
yeah,
Wait, is he gonna destroy it? I refuse to believe this. Yeah.
nah, it's. I mean, I
Wait, you
play
stole
Ziggs.
it. You stole the cannon. Did you see it?
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought I had what's it called? I thought I had.
The item.
Yeah, I thought I had the item proc, but I did not.
Yeah, you need to level up your word game, by the way. Like, because it's better to word it here, the edge, because it gives you a wider
All right,
range. Yep.
all right. Yeah, I'll start wording on the edge when I word more.
Yeah, like just
I was trying
think.
to just stop bases there. That was like
Yeah, I
why
understand.
I was just trying to immediately put it down. Just E if I seen someone there. If I
Which
seen
is
Ziggs
alright.
or
Now you could like
yeah.
recall immediately. Good. Always look at the next wave and think about if it shoves or no. If it doesn't, you need to like walk up and shove it immediately. If it does, you can immediately
Gotcha.
recall as you did. So yeah, look at the upcoming wave because they mirror. And also think about the word as a circle because when you like normal cast it, it gives you or it reveals a big circle that you can check. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So another like these are the things you should need to focus on. Like think about level 1 and the win plus the win con of you and your the win con both you and your opponent, and then also roam more often. Like you're not pathing mid. You get used to path mid more.
Uh-huh.
Just path mid, then go. Because once you shove as not so said, while the wave is coming back, you can path mid and go down. I'm not saying abandon your ADC. No, just hover mid lane and then go down. Because once you hover, you can look for stuff. And you might consider going top as well, but it's less often. So,
Yeah. It's just yeah. It's hard, but yeah, I agree. I need to roam more. I mean, ADC is meant to boom over that type of shit.
no, I
It's
mean,
like
you should roam smartly, where your ADC doesn't lose anything. So imagine
yeah,
now if you are mid lane, okay? Now you're mid lane, let's say. No, mid lane, like 5 seconds ago. You're mid lane. Something
yeah,
happened, you followed up, then you went back bot. You will be back bot when the wave is here.
yeah.
So you need, that's why I'm saying roam and look at the wave so you know when to back. It's just all about the timers. I'll stop at this because, it all goes back to the root as we talked. So there's no point. Maybe we want to watch some team fight if you want to see how the team fight is played. But even
Yeah, I
the
feel
team
like
fight,
this game just like we were ahead and they just got blown out for no reason. So I mean, maybe whatever team fight, I
mm,
guess around where you just were was where things started to explode. Like Aatrox like got a kill somewhere, some shit.
is it this one?
Like I was 1-0 and 5, and it was like 9 and 9. Then it's one. I'm 1-2 and 5. And it's 12 to 18. So there's like two really bad fights somewhere.
Let's see. Either 1-0 and 5 here. Let's see how you got the 1-0 and 5 though. Oh, the action started happening later on. I see.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
once you started moving. Okay, let's see. This is awkward. Can we just hover like this? Okay, yeah,
because
this is a fight.
Mouse had probably didn't want to rotate, so I just didn't rotate. I remember I got tilted at that.
Okay, let's see this. Okay. So Mocha, oh my, hello Nocturne, ping him, come, brother, finally. Oh my. Okay, this is good. Okay, nice. Okay. Nothing much. Yeah.
I was just standard, just they overextended onto me, and then Nocturne decided to use ulti and
I
got a
mean,
triple
it took
kill.
him 3 years to use the whole thing.
I know.
Okay. Another
I
thing to
know.
put in mind, right after you finish the action you have, let's say that you finish Nash, or you finish the fight, or finish Dragon, always think about the next move. Usually it's pushing. So here, you finish the fight, immediately you pass the bot lane with your ADC and you push. If you're, or you ping your ADC to push, then you go ward. So here, for example, you could like push, or you let the ADC push, then you go here and we put Vision somewhere. Because now you
Maybe
have.
it'd be a good idea to review like the grub situation that happened like a minute and a half ago too,
Sure.
because like I don't know, like I Maokai wasn't roaming, I think, and then like me and Mal's were mid, and Mal's just didn't want to rotate, and like Nocturne Urgot just like basically died, and then Urgot lost his lane because they just got rolled over by Pantheon, Aatrox, Kindred. Whenever grubs
Okay.
happen, it's like
Think about it this way. You don't want to roam when enemy support roams. You want to roam to outnumber enemy team.
no, I know that's what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
90% sure that was an out even team fight. Like it was supposed to be a 4v3, but Malzahar just didn't want to rotate. Like
Okay.
right here,
Let's
you
see.
know, Maokai's there. We see Maokai and Pantheon. Nocturne's on
Why are you like this? Why are
grub.
you here?
I don't know. I was trying to clear bot side vision when we saw him.
Because this
And
is
we got three
awkward.
man.
Yeah, I mean, okay. You shouldn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't have to remove this right now because
Nah, this is a
you have
waste
to
of
be
time
there.
right here.
Yeah, you have to be there.
Yeah, I have
And
to be with Nocturne.
I
But
agree with you.
also,
Malzahar should have moved, sure. It's just you play with the cards you're given. So if he
because
like if
Aatrox isn't there.
maybe this is a bot or something because he's just pushing waves. He doesn't see the pings. Yeah, yeah, Lord, this guy is a bot, 100%. So yeah, I agree with you. Okay, look, it's smarter for you to not fight if Malzahar's not moving. To be fair.
Yeah.
Um, but it's a smarter. But the general idea is you want to hover your team instead of being here. You want to be here, just to hover
So
and.
I literally pinged them 7 times assistance, and that's why I just start typing. Like I should be basing why I'm typing if I'm gonna
Yeah,
type at
you
all.
type a lot. You
But
should quit typing.
yeah, no, it's
And yeah, instead
it's
of
useless.
typing, just okay. Here's the thing: you need to also press tab more and ping more. This is also an important thing to have.
Mhm. I feel like I pinged too much when I was jungle. Then, like I said, people just
Yeah,
didn't
I mean,
respect my pings. But at the same time, like if you have the right idea with the pings, then it's good. Just you have to have
yep.
refined pings.
Okay, let's see. We saw this fight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should consider like deep warding or something, so you can set up for
Yeah.
next plays and stuff.
Air God started.
Hmm. Be quicker with your actions, right? So yeah, here you
Yeah.
should like either leave or go in. I feel like you are a little bit hesitant. Look at your clicks. So look, you cleared the web, right? So you're going back, then you're going back again. You're going in again. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
should just be going in there.
yeah, should be more decisive. You don't want like to be unsure.
I'm scared to tower dive in low elo. It feels like no one's confident, so I just lost confidence in tower diving.
No, I mean,
This isn't like that low elo. Like this is like E1 D4, so like people should be able to
yeah,
dive.
exactly. And if they're not able to dive, just be more decisive as well. Like yes or no. Just have the decision.
Yeah. So like Senna got super fed here. Ziggs is basically in the dirt. Like Senna has 5 kills, Ziggs has 1 kill.
Oh yeah. She's 5-3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is so weird. Why are we fighting this? Hello? Bring him to go back. Why are we fighting?
I don't know. I was trying to fight with Senna. I don't know what. I don't know. It probably wasn't a good fight in general. I thought that we'd win this
Yeah,
fight
look at the
because
HP
Senna's
bar.
gone.
Look. First, Manzaha's not here. Second, this guy is 1 HP. Third, they're all full HP and they're all here.
Yeah.
Like, this
It's probably
is.
not a good fight. It's probably a
Yeah.
troll ass fight. Nocturne got trunked and I don't know. I seen Senna coming. I thought we'd win the fight. But it's probably a troll
No,
fight
yeah,
right
there is
here.
no world where you win this, but it's okay. Okay, you get yourself for Titan.
Yeah.
Okay, we're passing mid.
Alright, so I definitely should try
What the
okay.
fuck? Dude, what is this? This can't be diamond, really.
I swear to God, it's Emerald 1, D4, and A.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, I, I don't know. The shit that I see sometimes.
Okay, good.
And here I have no idea how. I mean, I guess I just didn't stun him. I
Okay,
thought I stunned Ziggs there. I kind of trolled. I whiffed that.
that's fine. I don't really like comment on the mechanics because there's something and they're just muscles. And
Yeah, I mean, my
this.
mechanics aren't going to be that good on support champs because I have, like, hundreds of games on support champs. Yeah,
Why are we not using
true.
this? This part, yeah, I
I don't
can
know.
comment on. And also, another tip is okay. You know the rune Cosmic Insight?
Yeah,
Okay, so
the one that gives CDR on items in your summer spells, right? That one. And
yeah,
the
it
inspiration
gives
tree.
on some spells. What it
Yeah.
does, it reduces the flash by 45 seconds, and there is something cool you can do. Let's say you flash on enemy ADC at minute 1. Your flash is gonna be back at 5:15. Their flash is gonna be back at 6. So you have a window of 45 seconds to kill the enemy ADC again.
Gotcha.
So you can flash. So high elo players they do this all the time. They they get Cosmic Insight, flash on enemy ADC, then they match it like they'll flash every time. Every time they
Yeah,
flash.
they track timer of flash, and then
I mean, not tracking. You just flash once with Cosmic and then keep flashing. And also like
yeah.
other things you can do with your words. There are cool stuff. I like to share. You can use it on Thresh Lantern. You can use it on the Blast Cone, the Blast Cone. You can use it on it, and you can use your word at the middle of the fight against ADC because they use attack move click, so it could target the ward instead of you and save you and maybe win you the fight. Because AD carries they hit everything like with the attack move, right?
Yeah,
So you can,
yeah.
if you put a word, they will target the word and maybe it takes 2 or 3 auto attacks for fun.
Hmm.
So I do it when I play versus ADCs. I just put this and then they target this. And same goes for Thresh Lantern and stuff. So yeah, let's continue. This is so weird.
I was trying to like CC lock Aatrox there, and I forgot to use my lock. I kind of trolled there for sure. I didn't use my lock. I don't know why I didn't.
I mean, versus the Aatrox, you need Ignite to kill him. Without Ignite, it's really hard. That's the issue. Or you need at least anti-healing. If we look at the fight, he's gonna heal a lot. Look at the healing only
Yeah,
here.
but this fight, it's like it goes differently if I just CC chain Ziggs and we kill. I mean, maybe it doesn't actually. Maybe Aatrox just 1v3s us anyways.
Yeah, the
Actually,
issue is with the healing.
but my thought process was like he tried to dive us here, so I tried to snare him and then CC lock him under tower and one hit
Yeah,
him. But he one hit me when I was midi.
I mean that's something like sure you can improve on, but yeah, it's just the idea that the champion heals a lot, so you need anti-healing to fight him. It's hard to kill him
Yeah,
without it. So you need. Here's
yeah,
the thing: it's not like you want to do the hard thing. You want the hard thing to be simpler.
yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. So I feel like you're running and waiting for stuff to do, then you like take actions accordingly. It's not like you have a plan. Oh, there's an
I have a
objective.
pl-
Let's go.
I have a plan like around objectives, but yeah, like when
See,
I don't know
we
when
don't
there's
have
no
vision in
objective.
this objective. Why? Because we had random stuff happen before it. In ideal scenario, you want to push, then put vision, and then recall and prepare vision for the flanks and stuff. But here we don't.
Uh-huh.
We're not preparing for anything. We're just something came, we fight over it, or something happened, we just fight. I mean, I know this is the nature of low elo, but that's why you need to like have a scheme for everything, like your vision,
Yeah,
your stuff, your summer spells, your runes, everything.
yeah.
It should be according to something. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Just use what fits you the most.
Uh-huh.
I mean, here you just recall instead of just wasting these 3 4 seconds. And also,
Yeah.
if you are here, it's quicker to recall than walking. We can even test it now. Let's look. Okay. Now, okay, here. It's
Yeah.
18:18.
Let's
Recalling
see.
takes 8 seconds. Now you're going back, it's fine. So here, okay? 22. Count the time. 22.
Yeah, it's faster to base. Like a second or two
Yeah.
faster from there.
So you reached here at 3,
Third,
4, let's say.
34. Yeah.
2, 2, so this is 12 seconds. In recall, it's 8 seconds.
Hmm.
So you could recall there.
Gotcha.
Now we're stuck. Yeah, I feel like the game's over. Yeah, so basically it's just understanding matchup, when to roam, when to stay, stuff. Block invade, play around waves. What else? Press more tab. Have a plan. When to ward, what to ward, and stuff. And that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions?
No, I mean, helped a bit and helped me recognize like where like I need to improve the most of my gameplay, which is helpful. So I appreciate it.
Good, good, good. And this is like my server. Questions, clips, achievements. You know, we can follow on socials. Sometimes we make educational streams. We post on YouTube sometimes. What else?
Yeah,
I'll drop the
I could
recording
follow you
here.
on Twitch.
What do you say?
I said, yeah, I could follow you on Twitch. I didn't know that you streamed or anything.
Sure, that would be nice. And if you can drop a review if you want to, it's cool. And yeah, coaching is by the way it's tip based. So if you want to drop a tip, it's up to you. It's all good.
Gotcha.
It's all good. Just nothing compulsory, nothing. And if you want to go for another session after you apply the concept and stuff, I'm all down. I do it like almost every day. Sure. If anything, you can just hit me up. Okay.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.